it's not on the wicket.
Huh?
It's not on the wicket now.
Yes.
Shit.
Okay.
Go to the left of it, think it. No, back to the
The other
right.
way?
Yeah, not too far. Just a little bit to the left. Keep a little bit to the left. Let's see. Okay, maybe it's zoomed in too much.
Are you want to go up?
No, I can't because it's.
Which way do you want to go?
I'm trying to figure out. I think. No, it needs to go back to the right. And down. Yeah, I think
That's it.
no, to the right some more. It needs to go down because I'm not seeing the. Okay. No, not yet. But
That's too much.
no, keep going to the right. I think. Yeah, keep going to the right. Keep going. Little more. Little back to the left. Yeah, that's it.
Because you want to go in the up down.
I think it needs to go down because it's too much sky.
Is this the one who's
Yeah, I would change to the other style of because these are too difficult to say. Let it go. Let me see what it needs to go up because it's pointing to the ground. Right, stop now. Down a little. Yeah, leave it there. Not too far. Okay, let's try that. Honestly, it's not on this. It's not on the pitch anymore.
okay?
Okay, keep going a little more. A little more to the left. Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Let me if it moves.
I guess it should be okay.
Yeah, I need to get something to.
You need to get the other style up because these are too hard to set.
Yeah.
You need to the ones that just go left, right, up, down, and sideways because this one has too many directions to go.
Did it move?
Yeah, it moved a little to the left. A little bit more back to the left. Yeah, right, not too much. Right there should be good.
this one.
Yeah,
Turn up.
need to go a little to the left. A little bit to the not too much. And yeah, that's good.
turn it off from
here.
okay. But these two mic, well, it's just yeah, this one mic.
Turn it off from here.
Oh, that's the auxiliary mic.
Here, how much it's muted here.
Yeah, two.
It's coming in.
Testing 1 2.
Okay. Alright, because I noticed that
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Okay, so testing 1 2. I must say pleasant good afternoon, wherever you are in the world today, my friends. Hope you're smiling, hope you're having a good time. Lots of things are going on, lots of sports are going on all over the world. World Cup soccer is going on, the World Cup cricket for women, and cricket here at South Florida Premier League is going on, the T20 competition. And as we write and live here at the John Prince Park in South FLA, US of A, Titans is going up against St. Lucie. Titans had won the toss and decided to take first strike. While they're moving along real good, they're 149 for 4. While they're in the 16th over. Yeah, just let it out. 150 for 4 Titans. And as I say, it's a beautiful day here in at John Prince Park. I could say it's pretty warm for most Floridian, including myself. I think Paul Mowat could take a little, just about 15 or so degrees away from what it is now. It should be somewhere in the low 90s. At the moment we got Linwood Gregory, who is operating from the northern end. We got Jeff Devesey along with Paveen at the crease. Paveen is on 44. Jeff is on 11. 150 for 4. And this is after 16 overs. I guess you may be wondering why I got this late start. I was doing some June recording. As requested. But the cricket is right here. You got Kartik who had made 44. Kartik who had made 60. Paveen is not out on 44. Kartik ready made 10. Deepak 7. Vasmay Patel 0. Jeff Devassi, who had just been bowled for 11, and Prasad Cave is yet to score. The score is 150 for 5 Titans. In the bowling department, the skipper Sham Nagy had bowled 2 overs for 13 runs. Gregory, 4 overs for 13 runs. Goodlit, 3 over for 31 runs. I must rephrase that. Leonard Gregory had bowled 4 overs for 32 runs with 1 wicket. Al Banton, 3 overs for 33 runs. Glenroy Callis, 4 overs, 41 runs with 4 wickets. So as we make another change of bowling from the southern end, is the captain who returns to bowl. His first ball was down the leg for a wide, and they crossed for 2. That one was played back past the bowler, fielded by, I think that's Patul on the long off boundary. They cross for a comfortable single. The score moves to 154 for 5. That's another 6 nearby Prasad. As the score rushed to 163 for 5. They're in the 17th over. Swing and a miss. It's caught behind. That's a good comeback there by Nagy. So Prasad had been out caught for 10. As the score now reached 164 for 6. So as the score reached 167-46 Titans. We are in the 18th over. Goodlet is the bowler. Pavine and Pavine and Altori is at the crease. I think the batter had just been struck on the leg. I'm not sure, but that's Pavine. He's out there for a little while now. He's at 47. So they're just whatever is happening out there. I see everyone is gathered around the batter. They bring the water out. Just wait to see what's going on there. I guess they just brought the magic spray out. I took his pad off, and I thought it was water that brought out, but eventually it seems like it's a magic spray because he took his pad off. And very slow process is going on, but and I know the players, the fielders, would like to bowl this other 2 overs. Well, it's very warm on the outside. You could see Vincent Brown, who is doing some lecturing to the skipper. So while they get ready to get started, it seems like the umpire and the standing umpire at the moment is Clarence Salmon, along with Vincent Brown, who is at square leg. Goodlet bowls, and that one was flicked off the leg down to mid-wicket. Fielded by Toppin, they cross for a single. Score moves to 168-46 Titans. Pavine moved to 2 runs closer to 50. Plays and miss outside the off stump. The World Cup is getting heated. And how could I forget the NBA? The Knicks, after what, 27 years? Huh? Okay, 27 years, twice, 53 years. That's a long time. I thought the Knicks had won it sometimes in the 70s.
Yeah,
So if it's in the 70s, that's 50 year. That's 50 year. I could remember that. No, I'm not going to say that because then you're going to know that I'm that old, eh? But we could see Patrick Ewing was right in the middle of things, and he was so happy that he was elaborating on how much he's enjoying that win because it makes him feel that that was his win in the in his career. So it was a good win there for New York Knicks. I heard the big parties going on over in Flatbush. Like I know Flatbush, eh? I've never been there, but I heard about it. Nowadays, you don't have to go there. You can tell people as much as what is going on in most of the location. All you have to do is to Google it. But a friend of mine just told me that he went to school in Flatbush, and he was supposed to meet Mike Tyson, but he just left just before Mike Tyson started to circulate in Flatbush. I guess if you'd get to meet Mike Tyson, then maybe he would also be a boxer instead of an engineer. So while the score reached 168 for 7, was that a run out that just happened?
yeah.
That would be a careless run out because.
You can't run because of this rule.
Okay. So now I understand the run out. The cause for that run out because I think he was the one got hurt, so he was unable to run the way he wanted to. Um, I sure St. Lucie not too happy about that, but they will take it. 168 for 4 Titans while they're in the 19th over. The new batter to the crease is Sai Pafan. That was played down to long off for a single. Sham Nagy is the bowler. He's bowling the 19th over. 169 for 7 Titans. That one was played down to on a shy that the stump from mid-on, and it went down to a cow corner, and they were able to cross for the second run. But the score moves up to 171. 171 for 7 Titans. So while they were able to cross for a 2, while I'm having a little issues here with the scorer, I'm making some adjustment to the score. I think now it's the right score, 174 for 7. in the 19th over. 2 more balls to go in the 19th over. That was a good shot there down to cow corner for a massive 6. As the score moves to 180 after 19 overs, so with just one, it should be. Let's wait on the score because we still need some update of the score. It still says 18.5 overs, so that 6 should make it 186, but we'll wait. So that 6 has been scored, but the scorers still have 5 balls. So the score then is 180 for 7 Titans. That one was just hit the pad. The bowler runs into field, but he threw down the stump, but the batter was home safe. Patul is the bowler. I could tell that the skipper is not thinking about the game at all because Patul is bowling his first over, and it will be the only over. He should not been bowling the last over, but eventually I guess I could have it wrong. The captain is seeing things a little different. That was a slower ball and it plays down to long on, fielded for a single. As the score moves up to 182 for 7. And that one could go all the way. Yes, he's out caught. Right on the boundary. I'm trying to see who is that fielder there. Is it Mark Pinnock? Yeah, that could be Mark Pinnock. Takes a very comfortable catch on the long on boundary. So Titans had lost their 8th wicket. 182 for 8. So this last over, as I was saying, seems like it's working out for the captain and the bowler and St. Lucie. Three balls, 2 runs, 1 wicket in the last over. That's good bowling. At one plays in the covers, it beats the fielder, but there's a man on the long off boundary who comes around and sends the throw back into the bowler, but not before they were able to cross for 2. As the score moves up to 184. It's the 5th ball of the over by Patul. That was hit down to long on. They get 1, they're coming back for the 2nd, and they send the throw back in, but the batsmen were home safe. So two more added to the score, 186-48, with just one ball to go. And that one, he could be out. The fielder comes around. No, it went over his head for, it should be a 6. Let's wait and see. Yes, he signals a 6. I think that's the right thing to do to get away from the lots of talking from his players and the spectators. So Titan ends up in 192-48 in their 20 overs. So while we will take a inning break, we should be back in a short while. The score again, 192-48 Titans. We will be back in just about 15 minutes. Stay tuned, my friends. Again, thanks for watching. This is TVN Cricket. Yours truly, Elton Tucker, along with Paul Mowat. So we will be back in a short while. Stay tuned. So while we're about to start the second half of this first game, that's the first ball, and it was tucked on the leg side. They get one. They're thinking about the second, and they could have a run out here. But luckily, the throw was a little off. So I think that's topping. I'll just get some. Mark Pinnock and Owen Toppin is the batter outside the off stump, plays and miss. The bowler is Lucie. So St. Lucie is on the board. They're 2 for no loss. They're chasing 192 made by Titans. And that one was a short ball, and it was hit one bounce in the fence for 4. That was a little short outside the off stump, and Toppin just reach out and put the full bat into that. Overcovers for 1 bounce in the fence for 4. As the score moves up to 6 for no loss, St. Lucie. Again, that one plays in the backward point area. They get 1. There's a fielder there who sends the throw back into the bowler, to the keeper. And they cause for a comfortable single.
Use the chair. Use the chair. I can't. Don't bring it out there though.
No. You can.
Let's go.
If you want it, you have to use it here. Seven for no loss, St. Lucie. That one was hit out to backward square leg, 4-4 by Mark Pinnock. That was just a little short of a good length, started in mid-stump. Mark Pinnock just turned on that one and hit it to backward square leg, 4-4. As the score moves to 11 for no loss, St. Lucie. You're chasing a huge total. Of 192 made by Titans. So while they just retrieved that ball, they're now ready to continue. That was a short one, and Mark Pinnock tried to place it on the leg side, got hit on the body. Toppin is calling for something. I'm not sure what it is, but it's the end of the over. But Mark Pinnock is okay. He's calling for something else. It's end of the over. The score is 11 for no loss. while we're getting ready for the second over. 11 for no loss, St. Lucie. The new bowler is Jeff Devassi. He will be operating from the northern end. Northern end is the Lakewood Road end. That one was played and onto mid-wicket, short mid-wicket. They were thinking about a run, but then eventually they go against it. Score remains at 11 for no loss. That was a good ball. He just flicks it off the pad and he will get a easy single as it goes to short mid-wicket. They cross for a comfortable single. The score moves up by 1. 11 for no loss. So in the second over, they're making some changes with the field. They now got a long on, short mid-wicket. Mid-on as he comes in and bowls outside the off stump. That one tails away outside the off stump. Umpire signals a wide. Score again moves up by 1. There goes another wide. This is a long over. 21 for no loss. St. Lucie replying to Titans 192. This could be, yes, another 4 down to backward square leg. Mark Pinnock just turned on that one and just hit it. Is that Mark Pinnock or that is Mark Pinnock? So it's end of the over. The score is 27 for no loss. Mark Pinnock is on 9 and Owen is on 15. Have they just called for water? While we are moving on to the third over, it's really taking some time here. The umpire just need to speed the game up just a little, or else they will be running into a late start for the next game. 27 for no loss, St. Lucie. That was it down to wide. Long on, they cross for 2. The throw comes back in, beats the keeper, but it was backed up. Now the score moves up by 2. It was a very good starting of the Women's World Cup yesterday. Very good starting by the West Indies, I should say. That was hit 4-6 down to wide long on. way out the ground. So as the score rushed to 37 for no loss. At the end of the third over, at the end of the third over, the score is 43 for no loss. Orion is on 29, Mark Pinnock on 10. It's a wide signal by the umpire Salmon, Clarence Salmon. They're officiating today, Salmon and Brown. Is Luckhurst, who is operating from the north end, Lake Road end. Thanks to the scorer. Now we make some changes. Jeff is the bowler, so I'm going to say my mistake. Jeff is the bowler as he runs in. Down the leg, plays and miss. Umpire signals a wide. That was a full ball and he plays it down to short, mid-on. The fielder shies at the stump, but the batsman was home. He missed the stump anyhow, but the batsman was home. The score moves up by 1. .46 for no loss. That was a good ball right in the black hole. Or we just dropped the bat on that and it's fielded by the bowler. So at the end of the 4th over, the score is 58 for no loss, St. Lucie. So it's a change of bowling. That's a loud appeal. Umpire says not out. It's possible that it was, could be going down leg. As they cross for 1, the score moves to 57. It's another good ball and a loud shout for leg before. Umpire says not out. That was hit down to mid-wicket. There's a fielder there as he runs around from long on. Score moves to 58. And that it could be out. It seems like it went straight up. Let's see. No, he missed it. And he shies at the stump and also missed the stump at the cross for a second run. The score moves up to 60 for no loss. St. Lucie up against Titans. Titans who had made 192. Plays and miss outside the off stump. That was very casual there by Toppin. I think that was Mark Pinnock. He was very casual on that playing at that ball. At the end of the 5th over, the score is 60-2 St. Lucie. $60-2 St. Lucie. It's the end of the 5th over. 6-0. I can see Port St. Lucie or St. Lucie is sporting a new outfit. Looks very good. It looked to be more of a complete cricketer. As they reach 60-2. And Kartik Reddy is the new bowler from the Lakewood Road end. That one plays clear of the wicket. They get 1. They're thinking about a second, but no, they go against it, which is a good decision because the throw comes in over the stumps. But they cross for 1. Makes it to 61 for no loss. So I'm glad for the correction from the scorer. So we got Mark Pinnock is in 41. Toppin is in 14. That one was hit square of the wicket. 4-6. That was a good shot there by Mark Pinnock outside the off stump, and he just opened the blade and hit it square of the wicket. 4-6. As the score moves to 68 for no loss. Mark Pinnock is on 47. Down the leg, plays and miss. But there are some very exciting games so far in the World Cup. Haiti played a good match last night, but it still comes up on the losing end. I think they played Scotland. The big surprise was Brazil, which is my team, up against Morocco. Morocco comes up. It's almost a win for Morocco, while the game was drawn 1-1. No one was expecting to see Morocco draw with Brazil. USA, big win for USA, big win for USA. And by the end of the sixth over, the score is 69 for no loss, St. Lucie. That was a good ball there by Kartik Reddy. Owen Toppin, who is in Owen Toppin is in 14. Mark Pinnock is on 48. That should be 50. 50 for... Sorry. 50 for Mark Pinnock. While I got the sneeze. That was a well played, well put together 50 there by Mark Pinnock. As the score reached 75 for no loss. Mark Pinnock on 54. Top in is on 14. That was a cheeky single. It's a leg by. Yeah. 78 for no loss after 7 overs. So Kartik P will be Kartik S is the bowler from the Lakewood Road end. First ball was a full ball down the leg. Pinnock swings and miss. And that one now he connects over mid-wicket for 6. That one again was just on the leg stump. As the score moves to 84 for no loss. Umpire signals are wide. That was a full ball again and down the leg. turned it and picks up 2. That one again was up in the block hole, but it was down the leg. Again, it's an appeal. Umpire says not out. 87 for no loss. That was it down to mid-wicket. 1 bounce in defense. 4-4. So Mark Pinnock continues to dominate. But you did again. And I must say thanks to all the viewers. But I must also to urge you to call a friend, tell a friend to Cricket is on live here at John Prince Park, streaming on TVN Cricket with yours truly. And in the meantime, you just remind them to subscribe and press that bell for that notification. At the end of the 8th over, the score is 92 for no loss. St. Lucie chasing 192 made by Titans. Will be the Peach. Will be taking over from Reddy from the 6th Avenue road end. Outside the off stump, Mark Pinnock let it go through to the keeper. That was it down to mid-wicket. There's a fielder running around, but he was unable to catch it before it went in the fence for 4. Another 4 by Mark Pinnock as the score rush to 102. We are now in three figures, 102 without loss. Mark Pinnock is on 77. That could be another 4. No, he just pulls it back in. Outside the off stump, tapping, let it go through to the keeper. It's the end of the over. The end of the 9th over. Score is 103 for no loss. Mark Pinnock on 78. Tapping is on 16. St. Lucie chasing 192 made by Titans. With just 90 more runs from 11 overs, he could be out. Yes, he's out caught right on the boundary. So Mark Pinnock had been out. Had been out caught on the boundary, so St. Lucie had lost their first wicket. They were 103 for 1. Goodly to a joint topping of the crease. The score is 101 for 1 St. Lucie. Goodlet is off the mark. Topping is in 16. They are in the 10th over. At one place, grab the wicket and they're running. It could be out. No, he shies at the stump, but he misses. Goodlet decide that whatever happens, he gonna run. Luckily for him that the fielder had missed shying at the stump. So they will be taking the water break. Score is 105 for 1. Should return in just about 5 minutes or so. So while they make their way off, we will return after the water break. Testing, testing, 1, 2. So while we are taking a water break, you can see the players are still decide that they would stay on the field, but I know it's very warm. I could say very hot. So while we are taking a yeah, but let's change it because last week either. So as we return to, after the water break, score remains at 105 for 1. Goodlet and Toppin is at the crease. Things of the overhead. Huh? Oh, you're gonna need like fuzz them over it. Because, yeah. Alright, so let me go back to the regular mic. $108 for 1. 10.2 overs. Outside the off stump, umpire signals are wide. Swing and a miss by Goodlet. Was hit down to mid-wicket, but there's a fielder coming off the boundary, and they'll only get a single. So at the end of the 11th over, the score is 110 for 1. 81 more runs needed. 9 wickets remaining. Required run rate is 9.4. That one was hit. He get like an outside edge. They get one. They're coming back for the second. They got to run it fast. Goodlit was in some trouble there. Luckily for him that it did not hit the stumps. They started out as yes, no, yes, no. But at the end they were able to pick up 2. The score is now 112 for 1. That one was hit over covers. There's a fielder there. We could accept the catch. Yes. Goodlit is out. St. Lucie had lost their second wicket. 112 for 2. Goodlit is gone for 4. Toppin is still there on 20. Well, the updated score is 114 for 2. 79 more runs needed. Going out to join Toppin is Tucker Jr. $114 for 2. Tucker Jr. plays that one and covers. Was just casually running to the non-striker end while the fielder had fumbled just a little. There's another fielder that backed up and shied at the stump. It was way overhead and so the keeper missed it. And they were able to cross for a second run for the overthrow. So the score is now 116. 116 for 2. St. Lucie. will be topping, who is on 20. 20 from 21. He plays that one to mid on for a single. The Piche is the bowler. He's just making some adjustment to his field. As they wait and Tucker Jr. to get ready. $117 for 2. That was hit hard and high. It's going all the way out the ground, 4-6. That was pretty much in the drive. And Tucker Jr. takes. As the Piche to bowl to Tucker Jr. outside the off stump. It's a wide signal by the umpire. Score moves to 124 for 2. They are in the 13th over. $70 more runs needed from 7.3 overs. And that one he get a top edge, but luckily for him it falls just behind the keeper. There's a fielder comes off, the short third man who comes around, but we're unable to get anywhere close. They cross for a single. Score moves up by 1. That one tapping just guide it down to third man for a single. It's the end of the 13th over. The score is 126 for 2, St. Lucie. 68 more runs needed. This is the South Florida Premier League T20 competition. St. Lucie, who's going up against Palm Beach Titans. So I will just give you some scores of some of the other games that is taking place down south. Atlantic Cricket Club 162 for 5 after 20. South Florida Sunrisers 132 for 6 at 16. St. Bess Cricket Club 151 for 5. Challengers 147 and no loss after 15.1. Titans, that's the game we're doing, so we'll go to Miami Rebel 162 for 9 in 20. ME Cricket Academy 119 for 3. Lucie CC 147 for 10. Falcons 86 for 4. Myrtle Grove 171 for 8. That was last week. They had beaten Mega Blast had beaten them last week. As we return to live cricket. $134-2 St. Lucie. Needed another 6 and 3 more runs. All about singles from St. Lucie. 132 for 2. Topping is still there on 23. Tucker Jr. at 9. A swing and a miss outside the off stump. Kartik Reddy is the bowler. And he bowled him. As he come across the off stump and tried to place it on the leg side, that was a full ball. And he got bowled, his leg stump got knocked out the ground. So Tucker Jr. had gone for 9. The score is 132 for 3. St. Lucie. Tucker Jr. had just been bowled for 9. The new batter to the crease is Perez Bowes. One more runs needed in 6 6 overs. So Perez Bowles is the new batter. Score is 132 for 3. Deepak is the bowler. He's in his 3rd over. He'll be bowling his 3rd over. None for 11. Swings and miss there by Perez. First ball. That's going. Topping. That's a loud appeal for leg before passes not out. Signal that it's going down the leg. Score moves up by 1 to 133. And the run rate is getting higher and higher. 10.59. Swing and a miss there by Toppin. It's that one will sit down to make wicket. They get one. They will settle for the single. Overthrow was a little wayward and they end up crossing for the second. Off the leg, and that could go in defense for 4. There's a fielder chasing. So it's just a single at the end of the over. Score is 137 for 3. St. Lucie. Another 57 more runs from 5 overs. as we start the new over from the that one plays in the covers. Could have a run out, no. Throw is at the wrong end. So they cross for a comfortable single, 138. And this one, it could be out. That went straight up. There's a fielder going at it. And he took the catch. So I think Toppin, is it Toppin or Perez? Bowles had been out caught. St. Lucie had lost their 4th wicket. And now 138 for 4. Perez had just hit a skyer. He's on 138 for 4. And the run rate is keep climbing. 13.38. 55 runs from 4.4 overs. For a comfortable single. The new batter is Kevin Fernando. That one was hit in here and he spilled it. Get a top edge and just went to a short 3rd man. Outside the off stump umpire signals are wide. That was hit over backward point and it rushed in the fence for 4 by Kevin Fernando. Put the score to 140, 144. 144 for 4 St. Lucie. Still leading another 49 more runs. And there goes another one. That one could go all the way. One bounce in the fence. Umpire signals 4. It's the end of the 16th over. The score is 148 for 4 St. Lucie. So 45 more runs needed from 4 overs. 45 more runs, 24 balls. Required run rate is 11.25. Topping is still there on 29 from 32. It's time for him to get moving. Cabin is at 9 from 3. So it's end of the 16th over. St. Lucie 148. 148 for 4. It will be Jeff to continue. Jeff Devassi. $149.44 as Jeff makes his way into bowl to Cabin Fernando. Plays that one in the covers for a single. As the score reached 150. 150 for 4. That one tapping, trying to throw that kitchen sink at it, but eventually get an inside edge and it went down to backward square leg for another single. The strike rate and the required rate goes up. One played back past the bowler and then get another single as it beats the bowler. One again was hit back hard to the bowler, but he uses World Cup skill, football World Cup skill to stop that one. 5 balls, 4 singles so far, and the run rate keep climbing. That was hit over mid-wicket, 4-6. That was a massive six by Owen. Owen tapping. As he moves on to 37. The end of the 17th over, so 3 more overs. The score is 158 for 4. 35 more runs, 18 balls. While they're making some necessary adjustments, and a short third man, extra cover point, deep third man, long off, long on. That one plays grab the wicket and it just beats the fielder just a little, but he recovered the cross for a single. As they would say, it's time for the batsmen to have a go if they intend to overhaul the score. A swing and miss outside the off stump. It was a loud appeal, but the batsman did not collect. Get a bottom edge and he shies at the stumps. Gets overthrown while it were able to cross for the second. As the score reached 161 for 4. St. Lucie. A swing and a miss there by Toppin. He was open for a wide, but umpire says play on, good ball. Another swing and a miss by Toppin. So they're making some changes again to the field, switching from one short mid wicket to a short third man. As they decide to bowl outside the off stump. swing and a miss. It's the end of the over. We got 3 out in over. So it's now 12 balls. 32 runs. So stopping, retire Earth. Tool will join Kevin. So topping retire Earth for 39 from 41. That was it. He could be out. Yes, he's out. Caught. Caught at long on. So Kevin Fernando had been out caught. So the skipper is making his way in to join Petul. 11 more balls, 34 more runs. I think there's an issue with the scores, so they just want to, before the ball is bowled, they just want to make sure they get it together. Still trying to get things together. Well, that should be just a single to the score. So 10 more balls. A swing and a miss. I think Petul was the one who out, so Kevin Fernando is still there. Another swing and a miss there by, it's all dot ball. Eight more balls. That was hit. Yes, it went in the fence for 4. Still waiting on some correction from the scorer. We got 161 for 5. It's 167 for 5. So with 6 more balls. We got 6 balls and 26 runs. Could ask, is it still possible? Very much possible for Titans to win very easy. Was hit down to mid-wicket. There's a fielder there. They get one. They're coming back for the second. They will make it. So 5 more balls, 24 more runs. The skipper Sham is there along with Kevin Fernando, who is at 18. 169 for 5. And he could be out. No, he spilled it, and they will come back for the second run. Really won't help much, but 171 for 5. 24 more runs. Need 4 sixes from St. Lucie if they want to win this game. Outside the half stump, umpire signals are wide. That one, he get an inside edge down to short mid-wicket. They cross for a single. And that could be the nail that's in the coffin for St. Lucie. 21 more runs with 3 balls. Make that 2 balls. No, 3 balls. They got a wide. swing and a miss there by Calvin, and that's it. One more ball to go. That was a good game there by Palm Beach Titans. St. Lucie 173-45. That was another single. And he could have a run out. Yes, he's run out. He's run out with one ball to go. So the score is 175-46 St. Lucie. They take their pads off, so the captain wanted to stay there for the last ball. Obviously, umpire says no. There goes the last man who is coming in. He's just going in to face the last ball. That will be bowled to Kevin Fernando. The score is 175-45 St. Lucie. Al Banton is making his way to the crease. So the second game is just about 17 minutes behind so far. So with just one ball to go, Al Banton will just stand at the non-striker tent while that one ball. Is it just one ball or two balls? It seems like there's two balls to go. Yeah, there was a wide. So it's Jeff will be bowling to Kevin Fernando. And he hits that one hard, and it's going, and it's went 4-6. Yes, that's the last ball, and it went 4-6 by Kevin Fernando. So while the score reached 180, Palm Beach Titans had won the game. It was a good game. They made 192 for 8 in their 20. St. Lucie reply 180 for 6. So thanks again to all the viewers, the listeners. We've got another game coming up. This is TVN Cricket. Next game coming up is PBE. We'll be going up against Palm Beach United. So while we'll see you on the other side, you take care. This is again TVN Cricket, the station that gives you most of the cricket that played here in South FLA. With yours truly again, let me thank Paul Mowat. Also a big shout out to Mr. Cricket Forum, Carlton Brown down there in Jamaica. Caribbean #1 broadcasting streaming, broadcasting, podcasts. Again, big up to Carlton Brown, Cricket Forum. Until then, be good. See you on the other side.